the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real-world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
And now, please welcome Pastor Sam Foley from Port Orange, Florida, to deliver tonight's invocation.
Father, we ask today that you protect and bless those who participate in this race. May they use good sportsmanship and respect for each other. And we'll thank you and praise you in Jesus' name. Amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania for one of the oddest tracks that we will see on the calendar this season. The paperclip of all paperclips here on the dirt side of racing. Welcome to Williams Grove Speedway here at the DSRL Monday Night Big Block Modified and UMP Modified back-to-back doubleheader night here on Monday nights, presented by Racer Supply, Tim Sims, 1-8 Electric, School of Sim Racing, and Scott King Designs. My name is Zach Krieger. I'll be taking you through all of the action tonight as we get ready for round 3 of the Monday Night Modifieds here with the DSRL. Just about a minute left here in practice. Make that about 20 seconds as I can't count the correct way. Wrapping up practice here right now, sitting at the top of the board, it's the 07 of Christopher Morat up top. Then we find the 21, your championship leader, actually, well, tied in the championship. Garrett Boyd, of course, Boyd tied in the season standings with Britton Roxbury. But what's really going to make Boyd want to have a good night tonight is Roxbury nowhere on the nameplate. You can see Roxbury has not shown up tonight, so going to be very interesting heading into this night, or heading into tonight, if Boyd is going to have a good night, really grow that gap, or potentially chaos could strike. It's Williams Grove. It's always going to be an interesting track, to say the very least. We got 40 laps on the cards tonight, but not only in the big block modifieds, also in the UMP modifieds a little bit later on in the night, so stay tuned for that. We're here in qualifying, though, right now for the big blocks. We will go take a look at the driver, speaking of our championship leader, in the 21 machine as he makes his way down the back straightaway. That's the 21 Boyd Power Sports, number 21 of Garrett Boyd. Boyd coming through turns 3 and 4. He'll see the green flag this time by the DSSN number 21. Boyd obviously sits up top of the standings here in the Big Block Modified season. I also want to say he sits up top in the UMP mod. No, he doesn't. Shane Yates does. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. Boyd gonna try and do the double, sweep the night. All gonna start here in qualifying. Right now, Boyd goes third quickly jumps down to fourth. Up top, the 5 machine of Braden Eiler. So we're gonna try to figure out the overlay here. There we go. Eiler goes over the line, his best time of 20.4, 20.4. We will go take a look here at the 49 machine of Buddy Ware. Ware's first time by, it doesn't actually clock on either of his lap times. We'll take a look here at the 43, Buddy's Racing Equipment, number 43 of Reed Rundle. Rundle out of Michigan, putting in some laps here. I think he's already got his 2 qualifying times, just out here logging laps. Obviously, Williams Grove, one of the hardest tracks, arguably, here on the iRacing service and here on the DSRL Monday Night Modified Series schedule. As Braden Eiler will pick up the pole time here of our 18 cars, we'll move into heat race number 1. Heat race number 1 going to be brought to you by Edmund Trophy Company, as we will take a look here at your grid momentarily as we get them lining up. Starting from the pole, actually it's an all-Ohio front row with the 131 of Tim Nichols and the 54 machine of Matt Westfall, starting side by side here in heat race number 1. Anthony Morano in the Full Throttle Motorsports number 16 will start from 3rd with the PA driver, your quick qualifier on the night, the 5 machine, Braden Eiler. Josh Whiteman in the 24 machine, he's out of New York with the Midwest driver of Travis Johnson in the 25, starting 5th and 6th. Scott Thomason in the in the single 07. Scott Thomason Racing 07 of Christopher Moritz starts from 7th. The Team Outlaw Motorsports number 74 of Peter Brees will start from 8th. The Ohio driver in the 14 machine, welcome back, Cody Terry. He'll be starting from 9th place. Shotgun on the field here in heat race number 1. Speaking of you at our front row, the 131 and the 54 machine. Heat race number 1 brought to you by Edmund Trophy and Awards. Edmund Trophy has been serving the Edmond and OKC area since 1978. We provide trophies, plaques, acrylics, medals, engravings, and more. They're a family-owned business recently under new ownership, and we are excited to bring you new opportunities and existing products to you. Visit us today at edmundtrophy.com. We thank Edmund Trophy for all of their support for heat race number 1. Pace truck makes his way down the back straightaway. Very exciting here. Heat race number 1. Nichols, Westfall, Morano, Eiler, Whiteman, Johnson, Mort, Brees, and Terry, your 9 cars here in the heat race. 2 pace laps here. So we're going to get the field all doubled up. Honestly, one of the more aggravating parts of racing here at Williams Grove, in my opinion, is having to wait the 2 full laps for a pace. We'll try and see if we can get that fixed a little bit later on. Maybe I can hop in and persuade Roger to shorten them. I wouldn't count on it, though. but who knows? Maybe we will try. It's the 131 and the 54. Tim Nichols, Matt Westphal. Congratulations, Matt Westphal. Just announced a little bit earlier in last month, going full-time with the USAC NOS Energy Drink National Midgets this season. Can't wait to get to talk to Matt in person, in real life, out at Fireman's Angel Park Speedway in Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. But before all that happens, he's going to get through heat race number 1. Nichols going to get him on the gas. We're back in green here in heat race number 1. Westphal, good start, jumps right in front of that 131. Eiler trying to battle through. Look at the 32 machine. That's Anthony Morano battling it out with Braden Eiler side by side down the back straightaway as they head into turns 3 and 4. Down the front straightaway, Westphal will take lap 1. Eiler and Morano battle it out for second place here. It's the 32 and the 37 on your screen, the 16 and the 5 on the scoring pylon, battling it out down the back straightaway. Under the bridge they go into turns 3 and 4. Track already looking pretty slicked off, going to make this really interesting. Morano got the bite down on the bottom, but Eiler has the momentum up top. Morano with the position at the line. Eiler going to pull right in front of him here through turns 1 and 2, but Morano strong on the bottom, says, I don't think so. I'm not letting you go that easily. He'll stay side by side as they head into turns 3 and 4. Morano backs out, lets Eiler slide all the way up, gets to the bottom, gets a good bite, has the position again, but down the front straightaway, Eiler a little bit stronger. He'll take that second place spot comfortably. Westphal out front with Anthony Morano right behind him in that 32 machine. The 37 of Eiler battles back on the high line as they work down the back straightaway. Christopher Morin in that 07 car currently sits in that 4th place spot, battling it out with the 131 of Tim Nichols. Travis Johnson trying to get involved as well. It doesn't look like that battle's going anywhere, and we keep our eyes on the battle for what really is second place, but could be for the lead, because a mistake from Westphal could spell disaster here in his heat race. But it is the 54 machine of Matt Westphal, strong out front as they work down the front straightaway. Westphal, Eiler, Morano, Morit, Nichols, Johnson, Whiteman, Brees, and Terry, your 9 cars as they run. 3 laps to go, 2 at the line for the Ohio native Matt Westphal, the PA driver of that Braden Eiler machine, trying to battle back, trying to make a late race charge. Doesn't look like he'll be able to. Battle a little bit further back in the pack. Travis Johnson, Tim Nichols, contact between the two of them. Nichols goes into the wall. He'll have pressure now from the 24 of Josh Whiteman as they work down the back straightaway. Out front though, down the front straightaway, you'll see the white. 1 lap to go here for Matt Westphal. Sitting good there in that lead, but Braden Eiler in that 37 machine not letting him go quite easily. Anthony Morano trying to throw his hat back into the fray. Through turns 3 and 4, Eiler going to look to the inside. Morano going to look to the inside. He backs out. Down the front straightaway, it's going to be a drag race, but Matt Westphal will get it here in heat race number 1. Braden Eiler comes home second. Anthony Morano, Christopher Morit in the top 4. Travis Johnson 5th. Tim Nichols, Josh Whiteman, Peter Brees, and Cody Terry, your top 9. What a heat race number 1. 1-8 Electric heat race number 2 has stuff to live up to, but they're going to try to put on as best of a show as they can. Starting from the pole, it's the 1J machine, the driver out of the Plains region. That's Jacob Schmutz. The Boyd Power Sports number 21, your championship leader, Garrett Boyd, will start from second. The Full Throttle Motorsports number 007 of Sam Beckman will start third, with the New York native in the 110 machine, Kevin Hanley, starting from fourth. It's the driver out of Oxford, Michigan, by way of Wisconsin, the 43 machine, the Buddies Racing Equipment, number 43, that's Reed Rundle, and alongside him, the driver out of Ohio in the 32 machine, that's Tom Oostendorf. The Raw Power Motorsports, number 31 of Roger Wagner, and Scott Thomason Racing, number 6 of Scott Thomason, will start from 7th and 8th, with the 49 machine, good old Buddy Ware, start a shotgun on the field in the 9th place spot, here in 1-8 Electric heat race number 2. 1-8 Electric Incorporated is a fully licensed, bonded, and insured electrical company serving the Oklahoma City and surrounding areas. Founded in February of 2020, the company started with one man in his truck, and thanks to some great and loyal customers in a very short amount of time, they've expanded into 2 teams with their very own shop. They take pride in their work. Customer communication, satisfaction, and code compliance is their number 1 priority. Get in touch today at 18electric.net. That's 1-O-N-E the number 8 electric.net today for all of your electric needs. So it's Jacob Schmutz and Garrett Boyd on the front row as they cross over the line. As they get ready to go here in heat race number 2. Schmutz and Boyd get us ready to go here in 1-8 electric heat race number 2. Good start out front for Jacob Schmutz. He leads the field in the 1, then a whole cluster of cars behind. Buddy Ware able to battle in that second place spot. Sam Backman, Hanley, and Rundle battling it out for what really is a third place spot, 3rd through 5th, going at it. Don't count out the 32 machine of Tom Oostendorf. Oostendorf been running well in these modifieds this season so far. I've seen him posted a few posted sessions that he's put on. Now battle for the race lead as Garrett Boyd looks to the inside of the J1 of Jacob Schmutz as they work down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4, Boyd tries to sneak in the nose. Schmutz, good, defends him off just for the moment. As down the front straightaway they go. Schmutz, Boyd, Hanley, Backman, Rundle, the top 5 in that order. Down to the inside goes Garrett Boyd. Kevin Hanley trying to throw his hat into the ring. Says, hey guys, you can't have all the fun as they work down into turns 3 and 4. Oh, a little bit of contact there potentially between the 21 and the 1J. Sorry, the J1 of Jacob Schmutz. And now a pass for the second place spot. Kevin Hanley moves into that second place spot. If you remember last season in the Monday Night Big Block Modified Series, Kevin Hanley had a handful of wins. He's looking to jump back up to the top step of the podium. 2 different winners in 2 races, and he has not been there. He's looking, trying to set himself up for a good spot in the A main as he battles alongside with the 21 of Garrett Boyd. The 007 of Sam Backman as well, trying to get involved in that battle. Backman trying to go around the outside of the 21 machine, trying to take away that 3rd place spot. He's not content with 4th. Big move into turns 3 and 4. Boyd says, good try. Has good run on the bottom and will be able to pull him, but Backman up top with the momentum is where it's at. And Sam Backman moves into that 3rd place spot. Garrett Boyd almost a sitting duck on the bottom. Doesn't have the momentum off the corner that he needs. These long straightaways here at Williams Grove, you can run the bottom of tracks like Fairbury or Limaland, but these long tracks, you need as much speed as you can get down the front straightaway, and unfortunately for Garrett Boyd, he is not able to get it. He tucks right in behind the 7 machine of Sam Backman, goes to the top, and now we got a battle for your race lead. Kevin Hanley looking to the inside of the J1 of Jacob Schmutz as they work through turns 3 and 4. 2 by 2 they go. Let's slide them. Let's dice them up, ladies and gentlemen, as they work down the front straightaway. White flag is out here in heat race number 1 as they work through turns 1 and 2. That's Hanley and Schmutz going side by side with Boyd and Backman right behind him, battling it out for the 3rd place spot. Side by side as they head into turns 3 and 4. Who's it going to be? Hanley on the bottom, Schmutz on the top as they work down the front straightaway. This time the bottom will prevail, and Kevin Hanley picks up the win. Jacob Schmutz, I can't tell if that was anger or something else. He finishes in the 2nd place spot. Let's take a look at the results for heat race number 2. Kevin Hanley picked up the win. Jacob Schmutz, Sam Backman, Garrett Boyd, your top 4. Only 4 tenths separated, your top 4. Reed Rundle came home 5th. Buddy Ware in 6th. Tom Oostendorf in 7th. 8th went to Roger Wagner, with Scott Thomason finishing in 9th. With that being said, we are going to run into our pre-race activities here as we're going to get some cars onto the track, warm it up a little bit, get the track worn in. While they do that, we're going to throw it out, pay some bills. We'll come back with the sights and sounds of the DSRL Monday Night Big Block Modified Series until our feature starts their lineup. Stay tuned. We got feature racing coming up real shortly. And it is time for the first A main of the night. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Dirt Racing Network, here for round number 3 of the DSRL Monday Night Modified Series, live on the Dirt Racing Network. My name is Zach Krieger, and it is feature time here at Mechanicsburg's Williams Grove Speedway. And your grid will look like this. We took the heat races and said, let's just line them up just like that. Starting from the pole in the 5 machine, he was your heat race number 1 winner. That's Braden Eiler. Starting from the pole, the PA native, and alongside him, the New York native, the 110 machine heat race number 2 winner, Kevin Hanley. Anthony Morano and Jacob Schmutz going to share row number 2. With Christopher Morit and Sam Backman 5th and 6th. Travis Johnson in the 25 machine starts 7th with 8th, going to Garrett Boyd. 9th, Tim Nichols. 10th, Reed Rundle. 11th, Josh Whiteman. 12th to Buddy Ware. Peter Brees will start 13th with Tom Oostendorf 14th. Cody Terry, Roger Wagner share row number 8. And Matt Westphal, Scott Thomason rounding out your 18 cars here. I'm going to try and find out here, and excuse me, I'm going to quickly throw it out here. And try to figure out why Matt Westphal was moved to the back, because if you remember, Matt Westphal picked up heat race number 1's win, so the 54 machine, don't know if he decided to take a EOL, make it a little more fun, last the first challenge, something like that. But Matt Westphal moves to the back of our A main, which promotes Braden Eiler. This is going to be a dangerous A main here, ladies and gentlemen. We got 40 laps of A main racing here at Williams Grove Speedway. And a PA native on the pole, one of the iRacing PA posse. This one's going to be dangerous here. That 37 machine has been hooked up. This one's going to be good. 18 cars here for 40 laps. Pace Truck will make his way off down through turns 3 and 4. And we will get tonight's festivities underway. As they work through turns 3 and 4. A main number 1 of the night here on the DSRL Monday Night Modified Series is green out of turn number 4. Good start for Eiler. The battle is all around behind him. Hanley in that second place spot, Morano third, Jacob Schmutz fourth. Contact, around goes the 007 of Sam Backman, falls down the order. And just like that, we have our first caution of the night. Peter Brees involved in that one as well. Both of them will pull it into the pit lane. We'll go back here, the replay, and see what occurred. I got a feeling this is going to be a pretty good camera as they head down the back straightaway. You can see Backman all the way in the back there. Oh, when he gets into the wall, gets himself spun around. And unfortunately, Peter Brees really nowhere to go there. We're right on board with Peter Brees' roll bar. Get a good view here from the 74 machine as they work down the back straightaway. Really nowhere to go. Contact unfortunate there for Brees. Jacks his car up. Caution comes out. Unfortunately for him. Fortunately for both of them, a trip to the pits. You see Backman pulling out there on the bottom of the screen. Brees pulls out as well, so both of them, no harm, no foul, as they work their way out of the pits. I would assume one to go as when they cross the line. So, a good start for Eiler, saw him maintain the lead. Hanley, Morano, your top 3. Schmutz, Morit, Johnson, Boyd, Nichols, Rundle, and Whiteman, your top 10. Pretty much everybody just stepped up a spot. That is just about how it went. Peter Brees fell down a few spots. Sam Backman fell down a lot of spots. As we're going to double file them back up, say, hey guys, let's try this one more time. A little cleanly this time, please. You know what they always say, second time is the best. I don't know if that should say that's just me making stuff up. They're going to work through turns 3 and 4, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try this once again, boys. As they work through turns 3 and 4, we're back green underway here at Williams Grove. Another good start for Eiler. Pulls away Hanley. Pressure from Morano and Morit. Morit as well as Schmutz. Look at that J1 machine moving on the top as they work down the back straightaway. Oh, we got another car getting into the wall, trying to figure out who that is. Falls down the order. We're going to keep them green here as they work down the front straightaway. Right now, Braden Eiler, your leader. Kevin Hanley, Anthony Morano battling it out for the second place spot. Christopher Morit. Jacob Schmutz battling it out for fourth as a caution flag will fly. We've got a lot of cars in a lot of different places. And a caution flag flying once again. How convenient we could go back and take a look at what happened here. So the 32 of Tom Oostendorf are taking a look at. And, ooh, contact there a little bit further ahead of him. Oh, big contact a little bit further ahead of him. And they are going to stack them up. Oostendorf going to get into the wall. And then I think they all kind of pile in behind maybe. I'm seeing Cody Terry and Scott Thomason running into some issues. And those were the two cars that originally tangled. There's the contact on the wall. Terry gets away from it. Oh, Terry gets into the wall there. So caution flag flies once again. And we're going to get another restart. Tom Oostendorf in the pit lane currently. Everybody else I want to say is on track. Cody Terry is not. Cody Terry seems to be in the pit lane as well. I think that hit may have sent him a little sideways. I think he's in the pits, if I'm seeing things right. I am. So Cody Terry in the pit lane. We're single filed up here. Pace truck pulling off as we... Oh, nope, they're not. I'd say the way they lined up made it look like they were just ready to get going. Alas, they aren't. Now the lights go off on the iRacing pace truck. We're going to keep them single file here. Hopefully single file is the charm. And speaking of charms, I'm going to say this. Hopefully it's the third time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's try this once again. Third try is the charm. Let's do it. Back underway here at Williams Grove. Eiler, good restart. Able to pull away from Hanley, keeping an eye on the third place car, Anthony Morano. He's been a mover here. Speaking of movers, Garrett Boyd trying to make his way into a position further ahead. As we are on lap 4 now. And the first battle pretty much is between these two cars. Travis Johnson and Garrett Boyd battling it out for the 6th place spot. Morano slowly closing in on Kevin Hanley. Right on his bumper. This is where the battle is. A little bit further back, it's Buddy Ware and Reed Rundle battling it out behind them. They go 2x2 into the corner. They figure themselves out. Boyd and Johnson still battling it out as they head down the back straightaway. In the turns 3 and 4 they go. Boyd now falls a little bit back here. Not going to be able to challenge down the back straightaway. And we go back to Buddy Ware and Reed Rundle battling it out now. Down the back straightaway they go. Sorry, the front straightaway they go. Lap 8 in on the track currently. We go a little bit further ahead. Travis Johnson looking to potentially want to challenge. Oh, we changed right at the last minute. Right at the unfortunate minute. A commentator's curse talking about the battle. Reed Rundle and Buddy Ware getting into it together. And we will take a look at what happened here. We'll grab our patented chopper cam here and take a look at the 43 machine of Reed Rundle. And the 49 machine of Buddy Ware right behind him into the corner. Ooh. Now there may have been a little netcode contact there, and unfortunately Rundle has to get on the binders to lock that car up. Unfortunately goes in the Ware, and another yellow will fly. Unfortunately, not much you can do in that situation. I think that's kind of just a unfortunate little calamity that occurred. Nothing major, no ill intent to say the very least. So, as they come over the line, pace truck lights go out. We're going to do this again. Getting ready to go back racing. Eiler, Hanley, Morano, your top three. Keep an eye on that J1 machine of Jacob Schmutz right behind him. Christopher Morat, Travis Johnson, Garrett Boyd, Matt Westfall, Sam Beckman, Tim Nichols, Josh Whiteman, Peter Brees, Tom Wissendorf, Reed Rundle, Scott Thomason, Roger Wagner, Buddy Ware. Their car is on track currently. Keep an eye. That 8th place spot up 9 positions already is the 54 machine, Matt Westfall. He's going to be a fast one to keep your eye on here. So we get ready to go back underway. That 37 machine ready to get us back green here at Williams Grove. Good restart for Braden Eiler as he works down the back straightaway. Single file as they work through turns 3 and 4. Going up top here. Oh, we see some cars contacted behind. Caution flag coming out here. We got 3 of them stacked up in turns 3 and 4. And unfortunately, the caution will fly. Well, there's only one thing to do, and that's to take a look at what happened here. We're looking at the 1J or J1, however you read that number, of Jacob Schmutz as he heads into the corner. Ooh, contact with the 57 machine of Christopher Morat sends them around, and I want to say somebody else plows into it. Oh, nobody else did. There's some more. There was some extracurriculars that happened there, and we're really going to take a look at that because, like an onion, this is a lot to unpack. There's a lot of layers. Because I'm also seeing Buddy Ware, Tim Nichols had an issue. As Nichols heads into the corner, he checks up, Ware checks up, Roger Wagner checks up, and unfortunately that was a 2-car incident that turned into a 5-car accident, and the caution flag flies once again. So Braden Eiler, the leader. Kevin Hanley, Anthony Morano, second and third. The top 3 haven't changed since the start. So, we're going to pack them back up. The lights off on the iRacing pace truck. Get everybody getting in order. And we are going to try this once again. As he works into turns 3 and 4, back on the throttle, green flag, back out here at Williams Grove. A good restart for Eiler as he works through turns 1 and 2. Battle is for the second place spot. Anthony Morano, a good restart, battling with the 110 machine of Kevin Hanley. Hanley strong on the top, pulls away from him. Look a little bit further back. Travis Johnson, Garrett Boyd. We've got a battle for the 6th place spot. That's Sam Backman and Matt Westfall battling it out. But here Garrett Boyd gets into the wall 3 wide for a moment. There it is. Matt Westfall slips on by him. Now, Hanley and Morano get to the back of the 37 machine. We got a 3-car battle for the race lead as they head down the back straightaway. Eiler down low. That's Hanley up top. Morano in the 32 machine down low. Travis Johnson trying to close in on them as well. Scott Thomason has ran into some issues and will go yellow once again. Pace truck hauling butt down the back straightaway. We'll take a look here at what happened. This is the 6th machine of Scott Thomason is what we see on our end. Works down the back straightaway. He's going to get into the wall here. I can almost... Ooh, no. Gets contact there with Buddy Ware, and Ware going to get sent into the wall. Oh, Ware's got a loose tire. That thing is just rolling down the track. Ware going to have to bring it to the pits. Obviously, he's missing a wheel. I want to see if we can get a wheel cam right there as well. See if we can still catch that thing. I'm thinking this view almost, but unfortunately I don't think we're going to be able to see it. Eiler should head past it here. This is all under yellow, mind you. Let's see, is the tire still there when Eiler passes? It's not, so the tire despawns at an unfortunate time, because that would have been hilarious to see Brandon Eiler just kind of scoot on by that loose tire. But what we saw there was honestly unique because there was a challenge for the lead. Braden Eiler has looked pretty strong this entire race up until that point, as we're back underway here at Williams Grove. Eiler, good restart. Hanley and Morano battling it out down the back straightaway once again. Lap 12 will be in the book this next time by. Into turns 3 and 4 they go, side by side between Hanley and Morano. Morano down to the low line, Hanley up top. Hanley keeps the position as they make contact going into the turn. Hanley going to shoot up the track. Morano looks down low, side by side as they head down the back straightaway. This one's getting good, ladies and gentlemen. Strap in, buckle up. Hanley goes up to the top side with momentum. Caution flag on the raceway. Let's take a look at what happened here. We're seeing the 32 machine of Tom Oostendorf. Heads down the back straightaway. Oh, that's not the 24 machine of Tom Oostendorf at all. That's... what happened there? That's the best part, is iRacing's not showing us anything that happened. Seems to be Matt Westfall involved in that one. We'll take a look here as they head down the back straightaway. We're going to Beer Hill. As they head down the back straightaway, Westfall and Boyd battling it out. And Westfall going to end up hooked into the wall. And the back of the pack going to pile in. That's like a 7-8 car accident. And for whatever reason, it noted to us that Tom Oostendorf had issues. Nobody else, just Tom Oostendorf. SDK doing a great job there. As we got him single filed up, Eiler your leader. Pace truck still on track. We're just quickly checking. there is a time limit on this race, and I know Williams Grove always seems to be an issue time limit-wise. One of the biggest, but one of the tightest tracks here on iRacing, and definitely proving that tonight. So let's get going. Let's do this again. Eiler, Hanley, Murano, your top three as they bring themselves back to the green. You're going to stack them up behind there for a minute. Keep them straight so far. Battle for the second place spot. Hanley down the front, or back straight away, keeps that spot. Keeping an eye on the 25 machine here, Travis Johnson, who's getting bites and getting a challenge here to the 32 of Anthony Murano. In the turns 1 and 2 they go. Murano battles with Johnson. Johnson strong on the top, but Murano stronger on the bottom. Keeping an eye on gaps all around because it's closing for the race lead here. We take a little bit of a look back. Garrett Boyd now trying to get himself involved. But out front, Kevin Hanley, Anthony Murano going to battle it out side by side as they work on the back straightaway. The 110 machine of Hanley, the 32 machine of Murano, battling it out. Christopher Moore at Buddy Ware have seemed to come together and will go yellow. And I sure I'm Canadian. I sure do hope somebody is just like in the catch fence, because the two cars that we're seeing on our end having been involved in this incident are on your screen right now. Pretty much no worse for the wear. So we'll take a look here at what happened. I can guess this is probably one of iRacing's fun Phantom Yellows. Actually, is further back in the pack. Thankfully, it's not. That's Christopher Moore, Buddy Ware, the 24 machine of Josh Whiteman getting involved in that one. Ware getting turned around and Moore just getting into him. If you can tell kind of the agitation in my voice, I do apologize. Obviously, Williams Grove I have a love-hate relationship with this track. It's mainly a hate relationship with this track for this exact reason. That sometimes it's not the greatest for racing, but hey, so be it. It happens. I think the easiest way of saying it is we get the not fun tracks out of the way fast, and then we get the really good racing tracks. We save them best for last. So we got to power through. We had a good week last week at Fairbury, at least in the UMPs. Big Block Modified Series was kind of a chaotic race, which, hey, if this is the way things are going to go, we're going to get a chaotic Big Block race to have a really, really good flag-to-flag UMP race. I will take it any day of the week. I'd love to flag-to-flag races, but hey, sometimes it just isn't meant to be. Alright, let's try this one. Let's get it back underway. Eiler, Hanley, and Murano. Your top three as they bring them back to the green. Down the back straightaway, Eiler, your leader, side-by-side battle for the second place spot. Still going on. That's Hanley up top, Murano down low as they work down the front straightaway. Caution on the speedway, Peter Brees ran into some trouble. Peter Brees brings out caution, I can't count that high, and we'll take a look at what happened here to the 74 machine. This is working down the back straightaway. And oh, contact there with Reed Rundle gets him turned around. No harm, no foul, no real danger to the field. He was up high against the wall, so the yellow flag really wasn't needed, but iRacing obviously thinks safety as always and throws the yellow. As we pick up caution, like I said a little bit earlier, caution I can't count that high. We're going to get them packed back up. One to green this time by, if I'm not mistaken. "23 laps to go here. And I would assume just under 20 minutes left here on the clock. So, time always a factor here at Williams Grove, and Eiler ready to get them underway. Hopefully we can get a nice long run here, get them all situated. Eiler going to bring them back to the green here. 24 to go, 23 as they cross the stripe. We're back green here at Williams Grove. Battle once again goes on for the second place spot. Anthony Morano down low, Kevin Hanley up high. Morano this time down the back straightaway has good momentum, good pace, takes that second place spot comfortably. Down to the inside is that 32 machine, the one side of Kevin Hanley up top. Strong up top is Hanley, but not strong enough. Anthony Morano, new position, second place spot for the 32 by way of a 16 machine. Down the back straightaway they go. Morano strong on that low line. Clears the 110 of Kevin Hanley. Hanley going to come right back at him, challenges him for that second place spot. But Morano strong on the bottom. Good momentum, good run. He'll take over that second place spot comfortably. Now he tries to chase down your leader, Braden Eiler. Eiler out front by about half a second as they work through the corners. Morano down low trying to close up that gap to the 5 machine. 37 on the car, 5 on the board for Braden Eiler. 32 on the car, 16 on the board for Anthony Morano as they battle down the back straightaway. Keep an eye on the scoring pylon. We got positions changing left, right, and center. Sam Backman and Garrett Boyd battling it out side by side as they work down the back straightaway. Contact with Travis Johnson and the wall. Johnson going to hemorrhage positions down the back straightaway, as this is one of the battles. Now Johnson falls back into the grips of the 7 machine of Sam Backman. Backman trying to take over that spot. Doesn't look like he can do it quite yet. Reed Rundle trying to get involved in the 34 machine, but he's got Jacob Schmutz to deal with. They battle down the back of their front straightaway here. 18 laps to go. Schmutz gets high up, almost gets into the wall. He'll have a slingshot of a run down the back straightaway. Tries to close in on Rundle, but Rundle, a good run nonetheless, takes over and maintains that 7th place spot. Christopher Morat has ran into some issues. We see him a little bit further back in the pack. Keeps it straight, keeps it going. We stay green. The 6th machine is Scott Thomason to the inside of Schmutz. Can't get anything done. Eiler with a second lead out front. 17 laps, 16 at the line. Morano used up his chance, I think, a little bit earlier in the race, and he's going to have to really chase down that 5 machine as they work down the back straightaway. Or down the front straightaway through turns 1 and 2. We go back up front. Braden Eiler in that 37 machine. Running that low line, making it work as he heads down out of turn 4 and down the front straightaway. A little bit of a gap closes there. We go back and take a look here at the 25 machine of Travis Johnson, the first car up top. The 7 machine of Sam Backman trying to challenge him for that 5th place spot. Top 5 for Backman would be pretty good to say the very least as they look to battle through turns 3 and 4. The 7 machine down low, the 25 machine up high as they head through turns 3 and 4. Side by side through corners, down the front straightaway. It's the 25 machine with the momentum. Hanley goes up top shelf, trying to see if he can work anything on that high line. Doesn't look like he has anything quite just yet, as Johnson maintains that high line as they work down the front straightaway. Side-by-side battle heading into turns 1 and 2 as they work down out of turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. "12 laps to go for your leader, Braden Eiler, maintaining that lead pretty solidly. Garrett Boyd trying to close in here on the 110 machine of Kevin Hanley. As Hanley about 2 seconds, I think about 1.5 actually, to the car ahead, Morano. Morano down low, slowly starting to kind of chip away at your race leader. It's going right on board here with Anthony Morano for a lap or two. Morano strong down low, doing a good job here, keeping that second place spot, trying to keep that 37 machine in grasp. 9 laps, 8 to go this time as they cross the stripe. Caution flag on the speedway. The 43 machine of Reed Rundle has ran into some issues. And we'll take a look here at what happened to Reed as he heads through. This is 3 and well, that's 1 and 2, sorry. Battling with Matt Westphal, who moves past him. Ooh, contact with the wall down the back straightaway. Unfortunately for Rundle, takes that damage, but he's racing with number 43 into the pit lane. That thing doesn't look like it's turning, or it's turning very little. He'll pull that car off and into the pit lane. So 8 laps to go. Braden Eiler, your leader. As we get racing ready to resume. Lights off on the iRacing pace truck. This one's gonna be good here. Keep your eyes on that 32 machine of Anthony Morano. He could be a dark horse here to try and take away this lead from Braden Eiler. I say a dark horse, he'd not be a dark horse, but he's definitely a favorite. Kevin Hanley, that 110 machine. He's looking pretty hungry right behind him. Don't count out that 21 machine of Garrett Boyd. Done pretty well, up 4 positions already. It would take a late race charge from the 54 machine to Matt Westphal. Currently sits 8th, but he's up 9 positions. Could make it interesting. Green flag back out here underway. We got cars going around in the back, and we're going to try that one again. Up on his side is Christopher Morit. Scott Thomason and Roger Wagner involved in that one as well. Well, let's go back and see what happened there. This is entering turns 3 and 4 on the restart. And contact a little bit further in front of Thomason, and unfortunately Morit gets turned around by Roger Wagner, and up and over he goes. And we go yellow once again. Just about 10 minutes remaining here in this race. So Eiler the leader, Morano, Hanley, Boyd, Johnson, your top five here. As we get ready to hopefully try this one last time. So we are going to try this one again, hopefully for the final time. Working through turns 3 and 4. Let's get back underway. Green flag back out. Good restart for Eiler. Works down the back. It works through turns 1 and 2. Strong in that lead. Anthony Morano in second. Kevin Hanley popping in and out of existence. He goes up top. Has a challenge from Garrett Boyd. Boyd looking to battle with the 110 machine, but it's difficult when you can't see him. Hanley having some connection issues, unfortunately, as they work down the back straightaway. Eiler, your leader. We keep an eye on the battle for 4th. That's Boyd and Johnson going at it. And every once in a while, Kevin Hanley. Five laps to go here for Braden Eiler. As they work down the front straightaway, side by side between Johnson and Boyd. Travis Johnson right now has the spot. Big move a little bit further back behind him. I think that was Matt Westphal throwing an absolute move. Westphal going to get in the wall actually in the back. We see them stack themselves up. Jacob Schmutz making a move here for what is going to be the 7th position. And a little bit further ahead, Garrett Boyd moving down low, trying to take that 4th place spot away from Travis Johnson. He'll be able to because Johnson gets into the wall hard, gets that car all sorts of out of shape. He's slow as they head into the corner. Everybody gonna rush into it. Everybody keeps it straight. We stay green. 2 laps to go. Travis Johnson running into issues. He gets himself back to the pit lane. We stay green. Eiler down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. He'll come out of turn number 4. We'll see the doctor's jacket. 1 lap to go here at Williams Grove. Caution on the raceway. We're not done yet. So as salvation was coming for Braden Eiler, the white flag, the end of the race, unfortunately, he just gets caught out there, and Christopher Morat finds some trouble, I think. That's been a rotten day for that 57 machine as he works down the back straightaway. Yep, gets into the wall, gets himself turned around. Roger Wagner trying to end it early, gets into him, and brings out the yellow. So what I would assume, a 1-lap shootout here. So we are getting them lined back up and getting ready to go back green here. Alright. We're going to try this one again. Not 100% sure, honestly, how this one's going to shake out. We could be a green-white checkered. We could be a green-white checkered. Or as I like to call it, a gright checkered. The white checkered. Looks like it's going to be a green-white checkered. As Eiler works through turns 3 and 4, brings them back to the green. 2 laps to go here. Green-white checkered to determine it. Hanley goes to work here on the 32 machine of Murano. Goes up high, tries to get a run down the back straightaway, doesn't quite have it as he works into turn 3 and 4. Side by side for the second place spot. Hanley battling it out here. Down the front straightaway. White flag is out, 1 lap to go here at Williams Grove. Braden Eiler, your leader, Murano right behind him in second. The one-time machine of Kevin Hanley trying to get a run down the back straightaway. Doesn't look like he is able to as they work through down the back straightaway. Into turns 3 and 4. Race number 1 of the DSRL Monday Night Modified Series. Round number 3 is going to go to the 37 machine of Braden Eiler. Anthony Murano comes home second. Kevin Hanley will come home third. And boy, oh boy, what a finish. Braden Eiler picks up the win. Anthony Murano, Kevin Hanley right behind him. We'll get the top 3 parked up here. We get the top 3 lined up here on the front straightaway. See if we can get it by camera angle. We can't. So we will go with this one. And we will talk to the race winner on the night. We'll pull him up here into the dirt racing booth, Braden Eiler. Braden, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, it was a very interesting race to say the very least. Let me ask you, you're coming to the white flag that initial time, and I think honestly, just as you're crossing that line, that caution came out. How was that feeling? About to feel salvation, and then the caution kind of comes out and ruins it.
Not great, because I didn't feel great in the bottom of 1 and 2, and I knew that was kind of where there was going to be an opening, but apparently I was just kind of good enough on the other end of the track and was able to kind of manage in 1 and 2 to be able to hold on to what lead I had, so yeah, I was a little frustrated about that, though, yeah.
Well, you go flag to flag, and obviously not a easy task, especially being here at Williams Grove. You had some challenges a little bit here and there. What does it take, first race of the season, you show up and you kind of just pick up the win right away? How good does it feel?
Oh, good. I can't say I really ran this car on the Grove too much. It just doesn't really seem like a good combination. So, it's kind of what I expected and where the track would go. It's just, super long straightaways, tight corners, so it definitely favors the bottom to an extent. So, was kind of surprised the middle wasn't better than it was in 1 and 2. I was kind of hoping to bank on that a little bit because I knew it was getting too far around on the top. But, I was kind of prepared to, eventually make that migration down towards the bottom and just kind of hold position there.
Well, 37 machine, definitely fast to say the very least. Who do you need to thank for picking up the win today before I let you go and celebrate?
Just everybody at Elbows Up, and I appreciate Roger and all you guys for putting this deal on.
Well, Braden, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
That was your race winner, the driver of the 37 machine on the car, 5 machine on the pylon, Braden Eiler. We'll go talk to the second place driver here as we get it situated. The driver of the 32 on the car, 16 on the scoring pylon, Anthony Morano. We'll bring him up here into the DRN booth. Anthony, you got a copy?
Hey man, how's it going?
It's going pretty well. Second place for you here in the first race of the night, and unfortunately come up just a little bit short. What do you think you needed there to maybe get up to Braden there on that last restart?
A little bit better tire conservation. I kind of smoked my tires a little early there, trying to keep up with him and see if I can sneak up inside of him at certain points. But yeah, man, he was way faster than I was going to be, that's for sure.
Well, you picked up a good second place here on the night. Who do you need to thank for the second place finish before I let you go and celebrate?
I gotta thank my wife Sherry, teammates at Full Throttle Motorsports, Super Dare Car, GripHack.com, DJ Sim Shop, Swan Speed, and Hi Mom Lens.
Well, Anthony, congratulations on your second place finish tonight.
Thank you, sir.
That was Anthony Morano finishing second place here on the night. We will go talk to your third place driver, the driver out of New York. First talk, if I'm not mistaken, of the season for him, Mr. Kevin Hanley. Kevin, you got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Well, you came into the night starting second, and unfortunately you drop a position down to Anthony, but a very good race from your standpoint. Tell us about it.
Yeah, the whole time I was pretty much just searching, trying to find some speed to, run with Braden and Anthony there, but I couldn't really run with them down bottom, so I was just trying to, pound the top, so that way if they made a mistake, I'd kind of be able to avoid them and go around them, but, third place works for me. It's a good in points night.
Exactly, good in points to say at the very least. Who do you need to thank for your third place finish tonight before we let you go and celebrate?
Yeah, I just want to thank Roger, everyone at DSRL for putting this thing on. It's always a ton of fun, and yourself for putting on the broadcast.
Well, we appreciate it, and congratulations on your podium tonight.
Yeah, thank you.
This is the driver of the 110 machine, Kevin Hanley. We will go on out and take a look here at the top of the rest of the field. Get that all situated, get a good view of that. And we'll take a look at the results for our feature. Braden Eiler picked up the win. Anthony Morano, Kevin Hanley, your top three. Garrett Boyd, Matt Westfall up 12 positions for Westfall. So hard charger on the night for him. Top five. Jacob Smuts, Sam Backman, Peter Brees, Josh Whiteman, Reed Rundo, Tom Wustendorf, Scott Thomason, Roger Wagner, Christopher Morat, Travis Johnson, Tim Nichols, Buddy Ware, and Cody Terry. 18 cars here tonight for the Big Block Modifieds. A chaotic race, to say the very least. A long race, to say the very least, but we got through it. We got one more coming up for you real quickly here. Just about, I would say, about 10 minutes until that server will open. That is the UMP Modified Series race here from Williams Grove. We're going to quickly just make sure that that's right. Yep, so that's scheduled here for just a little bit. So until then, we'll throw it out to the DSRL in history. Try and get a good video going up there for about 10 minutes, and we'll get you back here when the UMPs hit onto the track. Stay tuned. We got one more race coming up for you just a little bit later on in the night.
All right, drivers rolling off. All right, green the next time. Out of turn number 4. B main, top 8. Move to your feature. Green flag in the air. B main underway. Only missing one of our scheduled 12 cars. Zach Miller did not make the call. And right now, Waylon Wilson. And that 19 machine quickly to the front. Car tight through 3 and 4. Had to grab it up. Kyle Swader. That green and blue, yellow and blue number 24 machine really had to take a hard look at the brake pedal there down in 3 and 4 the last time by to get that 24 car to square up for him. Lost him a couple of spots. So it's Wilson, Smith, Wiergowski, then Swader. Spittle in a 5th. Jeremy Prey, Jason Korn, and Brandon Garman, your top 8 currently, but a hard-charging Ryan Washok on the outside. Trying to take that 8th and final transfer spot away. Just not sure the top is as there as the bottom is right now. It's only 12 laps. And we're completing lap number 4. Still Wilson out in front. Scott Smith. Kyle Wiergowski in behind that. A good battle here for 4th and 5th. As Swader got the car back up underneath him, and he is starting to challenge as you see the same thing happen to Spittle right there in 3 and 4 as he lost a nose on that big block machine. Now takes the spot back in turns 1 and 2. Swader still working his way around in 5th, and Jason Korn's working the inside. He's up to 6th and closing the gap. Garmin in 7th and Prey still in 8th. We'll take a look where Washok's at. He was making a pretty good challenge a few laps ago. That has kind of settled out to about 4 or 5 car lengths currently. Back close to the front. Spittle went around Wiergowski that time. See a car there. Scott Smith clipped the infield tractor tire down in 3 and 4 the last time by. Just enough to upset the car, but not enough to cost him any positions. Wiergowski's about to have his hands full with both Korn and Swader. We're inside 4 to go here. Make it inside 3 to go. Down to just about 2 to go as Wilson's already coming out of turn 4. Get the 2 to go signal. And Smith, Spittle, Wiergowski, Korn, Swader, Garmin, and Washok in that battle with Prey. And Washok's got the top, got the spot. Keep him in the show for now. Wilson to the white flag. One more time around. He's going to easily win the B main, be in the big show tonight. Scott Smith 2nd. Brad Spittle in 3rd. Kyle Wiergowski, Jason Korn, Swader, Garmin, and Washok. Those are your 8 transfer cars. Prey, Hart, Boggs, and Miller all finished for the evening. Our 20-car field is set. We'll get ready to move on to feature time. Cars lining up out on our front stretch for us. Going to be Tommy Brandon on the pole, Kurt Nye to his outside. And then Kyler Bruce and Greg Lamy in row number 2. Row 3, Thomas Beckett, Jeff Sharp. The 4th row, Jake Ludwig and Todd Hutton start 7th and 8th. 5th row, Mason Hannigan and Ryan Wagenschutz. Row 6, Corey Austin, Brent Allen. The 7th row, Waylon Wilson and Scott Smith. Row 8, Brad Spittle and Kyle Rogowski. Jason Korn and Brandon Garman in row 9. And on the back row, Kyle Swader and Ryan Washok. "40 laps of green flag racing. Couple of distinct grooves starting to show up. Laps are quick, things happen fast. Should be an exciting one. Ready for green flag action at a turn number 4. Green flag in the air. Tommy Brandon wasting no time, going straight to the top shelf. He'll have the lead down the backstretch and into 3 and 4 for the first time. Lap 1 to Tommy Brandon, then Nye is going to sit all the way back to 4th. He started 2nd. Greg LeMay jumped all the way up on the inside and took 2nd away. Kyler Bruce now is starting to work his way around the top side. He wants on that podium as well. 31B car making hay along the top row here. Greg LeMay working the top side in 1 and 2. Oh, that time out of shape. Going to keep the car straight. Just going to lose a whole bunch of spots. You saw it live. Kyler Bruce way out of shape down 1 and 2. He's going to fall all the way to 8. So LeMay 2nd, Nye 3rd. Beckett 4th. Hannigan is 5th. Now Hannigan and Beckett trading that 4th and 5th position back and forth from corner to corner here.
All right, man. Caution is out.
For the first time. Into the infield. I want to say that's where Gowski's car. Let's see what happened to the 17W. Yeah, he's the one that ends up being all the way sideways right there, but that started a little bit in front of him. I'm not going to be able to say exactly who, but so Brandon, LeMay, Nye, Hannigan, Beckett, Ludwig, Sharp, Bruce, Austin, and Allen are the top 10 currently. All right, field formed up 2 by 2, pace truck into the infield. 34 laps still to go. Still Tommy Brandon.
Green flag.
On the pole. Oh, contact. Nye and LeMay. Nye and LeMay had contact there right on the restart. They got it sorted out. LeMay comes away with 2nd. Nye still 3rd. Hannigan's 4th. Sharp and Beckett now battle 5th and 6th. Sharp on the inside in the 28 machine. Beckett in the 32. Beckett kept him pinned down, didn't give him exit room. Keeps him the spot for now. Corey Austin working on the inside. Really moving the 92 car forward as he just pushed it right around the inside, kept it down on the bottom. He got around Jeff Sharp, made it look pretty easy. Now going to set his sights on that 32 machine of Thomas Beckett right in front of him. LeMay is up here challenging for the lead. LeMay out of 2. Carried the left front all the way down the back stretch. Just didn't have enough to take the spot away as Brandon just continues to rip the lip here Keep that momentum all the way up. Maintain this scant quarter car lead that time. As LeMay is getting closer and closer to shutting the door with the slider in 1 and 2 each and every lap. Let's see if that bobble by LeMay gave him some breathing room. It did, just about a car and a half, 2 car lengths for Brandon. Hannigan up to third. Beckett into fourth. Nye moved his way into fifth. Here comes Washak. Washak with the slider out of 4. Move him into the 5th position. Now gets the wall out of 2. He's going to give up a spot. He and Corey Austin now going to focus on a little bit of a battle here. Oh, not anymore. That time Washak got the whole right side up on the fence. Got himself and got that 31 machine of Kyler Bruce as well. And both cars will be upside down. So, a couple more retirees. Oh. Nearing the halfway point. 16 of 40 have been completed. It has been all Tommy Brandon so far, but Greg LeMay made a challenge for a few laps after the last restart. See if he can do that again. Mason Hannigan up to third. Thomas Beckett is there in fourth. Corey Austin is fifth, and Nye now sitting in that sixth spot. Good start by the front two. Gonna single out Brandon LeMay. Now Beckett and Hannigan were side by side for third for just a moment. Hannigan got the advantage down the backstretch off the top side. Beckett to fourth. Corey Austin slid up to fifth. Oh, was that your leader? It looked like Tommy Brandon stuffed it in the outside fence. He came down the front stretch, headed off into 1 and 2. He was getting a pretty good squeeze play out of the 99 machine there, and he just kept his foot in it. Put it up into the outside retaining wall. That car heavily, heavily damaged. And have a hard time getting that one into its proper alignment in the pit stall for repairs. So it is not LeMay and Brandon. It is LeMay and Hannigan, Beckett, Austin, Nye, the top five. Spittle, Swader, Ludwig, Garmin, and Rogowski.
Lights are back on the pace car. We're not going green this time. We are not going green.
Extension of the caution flag period. I am sure that is to rearrange some cars. I'm sure a bunch of people were out of position right there. Because that caution seemed awfully quick to me. All right, lights off on the pace truck. Pace truck to the infield, green this time.
Green.
22 laps to go, green flag in the air. And now Greg LeMay up to the top shelf. Mason Hannigan in behind. Caution behind that. Oh, let's see. Wirgowski's in it. Brent Allen looked like maybe he was in this too. Down the corner. Yeah, Wirgowski gets a little around then. So does Brent Allen. Kyler Bruce was in that. So we'll line them back up, try it again. Pardon me. Still trying to work past this nasty COVID stuff. Hopefully the cough will go away in a few days. All right, single file for the restart.
Green flag, green flag.
Greg LeMay on the restart. Going to keep the lead. Mason Hannigan, Corey Austin, Thomas Beckett, and Kurt Nye, your top 5. Right now, watching this battle for 4th and 5th. Started to shape up to be pretty good for just a second. We're going to go up here and watch 2nd and 3rd. Hannigan's on the top. Austin running right around the middle at both ends. And not really losing much in the way of distance by doing so. That time lost a couple of car lengths down the backstretch to Mason Hannigan. Greg LeMay staying on the top shelf in 1 and 2. And then bringing her down right through the middle in 3 and 4. Clicking off 13.5-second laps. All right, in front of Mason Hannigan, Corey Austin. About the same. 10th and a half slower than your leader. Thomas Beckett 4th. Kurt Nye, Kyle Swader, Brad Spittle, Jacob Ludwig, Kyle Wiergowski, and Brandon Garman. Maintaining your top 10 right now. Here's a good battle. Once again, Nye and Beckett at it. There was a little contact there. That time Nye gets the spot. Here comes Swader around the top side. He's going to try to take 5th away from Beckett. Beckett had a good run through 1 and 2 in the middle and was able to keep the spot out of Swader's hands. Look like we've settled in just a little bit. Former leader of the event, Tommy Brandon, got that suspension fixed pretty quickly there, and he is back up to 13th. On the last restart, he was dead last. He is now close to cracking the top 10 again, but I think he's a little leery of taking that thing back up against the outside wall for fear it may eat the 35 car one more time.
All right, man. Caution is out.
Caution.
Is out.
Let's go see if maybe Mr. Bruce or... Yep, Kyler Bruce got the 31 car way sideways. Going to trigger a caution period. Every time you do that with company coming, flagman will throw a yellow handkerchief at you. All right. LeMay, Hannigan, Austin, Nye, and Beckett are still the top 5. We're getting down to the 10 to go mark. We're right at 11 when we get the green this time. All right, back to double file restarts with 11 laps to go.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag back in the air. Oh, big contact between your front 2 right there on the restart. That's going to open the door for everybody. Here comes Nye. He moved Austin up the hill, and everybody gets a reprieve. In behind all of this, and I'm not sure.
And we are live back back here on the Dirt Racing Network from wonderful Williams Grove Speedway for round number 3 of the 2024 UMP Modified Monday Night Series here in the collection of the DSRL Monday Night Modified Series. It's qualifying time here at Williams Grove, and boy, oh boy, are we ready for it. 11 cars checking in here tonight. Williams Grove, always a physical track on the body, so good to see some drivers out here pulling double duty. A quick update for the points. Shane Yates, the leader, at 164 points. Travis Johnson, 124 in second. Garrett Boyd in third, 153. Tied with Dylan DeWert at 153. We'll take a look here at Matt Westfall in the 54 machine, putting in the work as he gets himself going here. Qualifying, obviously, here going on at Williams Grove. Garrett Boyd up top at a 20.6, 20.68. Travis Johnson right behind him. Roger Wagner, Jacob Schmutz, Peter Brees goes quick time over the line. Matt Westfall will go 7th quick at a 21.28, 21.28. Anthony Morano to the top of the board. Garrett Boyd to the top of the board. We're swapping them left, right, and center, ladies and gentlemen. Peter Brees moves up into 4th. Roger Wagner 6th. 5th goes to Reed Rundle. We're taking a look here at Westfall's second time by. Is it any faster? Over the line. It is not at a 21.8. Last car onto the track. The 007 of Sam Beckman. Sam might only get 1 lap in here. I'm not 100% sure how many laps or what the time limit is. Sometimes it's 3 minutes, sometimes it's 2 minutes. We'll see what the 007 can do as he crosses the line his first time by. 6th quick at a 20.69, 206.69. That's all he's going to be able to get. So Garrett Boyd picking up quick time here tonight. Garrett Boyd doing a pretty good job. And we'll take a look here at the grid for heat race number 1. Starting from the pole, the driver out of Oxford, Michigan, by way of West Dallas, Wisconsin. That's the 43 machine of Reed Rundle. And alongside him, another West Stallion. That's the 74 machine of Peter Brees, the Team Outlaw Motorsports number 74. Adam Vinny in the 11 machine of the Boyd Power Sports 21. Your quick qualifier on the night will start from 3rd and 4th. Jacob Schmutz in the 1 machine. Matt Westfall in the 54. Your 6 cars here in heat race number 1. We've got 3 people out of West Dallas here in the race. Actually, I'm not 100% sure about Peter Brees. I know he works in West Dallas, Wisconsin. Not sure if he actually lives there. I know I live there, and I know Reed Rundle is from West Dallas, so at least 3 Wisconsinites. The 2 on your screen and the 1 you're hearing. So very exciting. We're going to get them starting to go here. Like I said, 11 cars here in the server tonight, so a little bit of a less field than the UMPs, but obviously the UMP is pretty long. So we'll see what happens. Rundle and Brees, your top 2 cars. Adam Vinny, Garrett Boyd right behind them. Jacob Schmutz, Matt Westfall. 6 cars here in heat race number 1 as we get ready to rip. So, Rundle brings him into 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, foot to the floor for Reed Rundle. We're underway here in heat race number 1. Good start for Rundle. He leads the field down the back straightaway. Adam, Vinny, Peter Brees side by side. Jacob Schmutz trying to get involved as well. Keep an eye on that 21 machine and Garrett Boyd as well. Quick qualifier on the night. Down to 5th place, but he's looking to try and step back up. Down the back straightaway, Brees and Boyd. Right there, Schmutz going to the inside. Garrett Boyd. Garrett trying to take that 4th place spot away. I think he had it for a moment, but loses it to Jacob Schmutz. Side by side between Adam Vinny and Peter Brees through the corners. Excuse me, down the straightaway. Brees with the momentum. Now Schmutz falls right back to the outside of Garrett Boyd. Boyd trying to make that low line work. I think all the drivers in this field besides Adam Vinny ran the big block race, so they're all honestly probably feeling the wear and tear. Matt Westphal down in that 6th place spot, far off the pace for Westphal. Keeping an eye on the side-by-side battle for the 4th place spot. That J1 up top. That's 1-2-1 down low. They'll see 4 laps to go here in heat race number 1. Rundo, your leader. Vinny in 2nd. Peter Brees 3rd. 4th, Jacob Schmutz. 5th, Garrett Boyd. And 6th, Matt Westphal. Oh, Adam Vinny gonna get into the wall. That's gonna put him down a few spots. Brees gets by, Schmutz gets by, and Boyd trying to get by as well. Garrett Boyd maybe trying to make it a 2-for-1. Vinny hard into the wall once again. Damage, I would assume, to that 11 machine as they worked on the back straightaway. Boyd to the inside of Jacob Schmutz. Schmutz lets him by, but the top side, always good here at Williams Grove. He pulls right on by him. Matt Westphal found some issues in turn 4. Keeping an eye on the battle for the 3rd place spot now as Vinny falls back after the wall contact. This is the battle for the podium here in heat race number 1. Jacob Schmutz and that J1 caution flag on the speedway. We saw it right there, Matt Westphal into the west wall. Unfortunately, that 54 machine is severely damaged, and I think he's just trying to limp it off of the line. And unfortunately, the leaders come up just a little bit too fast in that 54 machine. A little too damaged to continue. Brings out the first yellow of the evening here for the UMP Modifieds. So with Rundo, Brees, Schmutz, Boyd, Vinny, and Westphal all on track besides Westphal, unfortunately. Rundle brings them back to the green. 2 laps to go as they cross the stripe. Reed Rundle out front. We take a look back at Garrett Boyd trying the inside here of Jacob Schmutz as they work down the back straightaway. Boyd good on the bottom. He's going to try and take away that J1 spot. He wants a podium here in heat race number 1, and he is about to get it, it almost looks like. But Schmutz stronger on the top side. White flag comes out here for the Buddies Racing number 43, Reed Rundle. Down the back straightaway he goes, side by side, still back in the pack. Through turns 3 and 4, down the front straightaway. Reed Rundle going to pick up heat race number 1. Peter Brees 2nd, Jacob Schmutz 3rd, Garrett Boyd 4th, Adam Vinny 5th. Matt Westphal rounds out in 6th, out in the pits. We'll take a look here at the Grade 4 Heat Race number 2, starting from the pole, the Raw Power Motorsports number 31 of Roger Wagner. Sam Backman in the 007, that's the Full Throttle Motorsports car, starts from second. Travis Johnson in the 25, Anthony Morano of the Full Power Motorsports, the Full Throttle Motorsports number 9, starts from fourth. Tom Oostendorf in the 32 machine starts shotgun on the field, so it's a Full Throttle Motorsports outside row here. We'll see what those two can do with each other. See if they can get a good jump. See what happens. But out front, it's the 31 machine. Roger Wagner, your race leader, your pole sitter. Wagner gets him onto the power. Green flag out of turn 4, and we're underway here in Heat Race number 2. Good start, but he's got to be careful not to get too wide as they work down the back straightaway. The rest of the field falls back single file. The battle between Anthony Morano and Tom Oostendorf there momentarily. Doesn't really amount to anything. Roger getting loose off the corner, and here comes the 007 of Sam Backman. Backman gets into the wall. Johnson goes to the inside, tries the slider, can't get it. Able to block off that 32 machine off the corner. 3-car battle, 3-wide battle for the second place spot. All of them getting all sorts of out of shape. Everybody going to keep it straight there. Morano trying to battle it out with the 25 Travis Johnson. It's deja vu almost from the final feature, from the last feature. Johnson up the track, a little bit of damage maybe on that 25 machine, going to put him back a few spots. The 32 machine of Anthony Morano slips right on by and into that second place spot. Johnson right to the back of that car now. Roger Wagner, your leader. Anthony Morano, Travis Johnson right behind him, battling it out for the second place spot. That's what we got our eyes on. Morano into that second place spot. Travis Johnson right behind him, though, still battling it out. Johnson up the track. He's going to be under pressure now from the 007 of Sam Backman. Backman to the inside of the 25 machine. Doesn't look like he has it quite yet as they work down through the corners. Battle for the race lead now as they go down the back straightaway. The 31 machine of Roger Wagner and the 32 machine of Anthony Morano. Battle it out. Wagner slaps that wall. He's going to go up the track, and there goes Anthony Morano. Wagner stepped on it and moves back into that second place spot. He's going to have to try and challenge that 32 machine for the lead. Down to the inside goes Wagner. Almost gets a piece of the 32 machine. It's the 31 versus the it's 32 versus 31. Wagner falls back now into the grips of the 25 machine of Travis Johnson or the 007 of Sam Backman, whichever one wants to make the move first. White flag coming out here. Johnson looking to slip to the outside from Wagner. Wagner closes the door. 3 wide as they enter the corner almost. Johnson goes up the track. That's pretty much going to guarantee that second place spot for Roger. Johnson not able to get past him as they work through turns 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, it's going to be Anthony Morano. Travis Johnson steals the position as Roger Wagner tears down the outside wall. It's going to be a race to the line with Oostendorf taking the 4th place spot. Anthony Morano, Travis Johnson, Sam Backman, Tom Oostendorf, and Roger Wagner, your 5 cars there in the final heat of the night. We are going to get this A main ready, get the lineups all set and everything. While that occurs, we're going to throw it out, pay some bills. When we come back, we'll have the DSRL sights and sounds before our feature event tonight. Stay tuned.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online World Championships offering over $100,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Alright, as the track is cleared, it is A-Main time for the DSRL Monday Night UMP Modified Series, part of the DSRL Monday Night Mods. We get ready to go 40 laps of UMP Modified racing here at Williams Grove, and your grid will look like this. Starting from the pole, the driver of the Pace Racing Equipment number 49. That's Reed Rundle. Alongside him, the driver of the 9 Full Throttle Motorsports number 9, Anthony Morano. Peter Brees will start from 3rd with Travis Johnson in 4th. Jacob Schmutz and the 6 machine, the 007 machine of Sam Backman will start from 6th. Garrett Boyd and Tom Oostendorf will start from 7th and 8th. Adam Vinny in the 11 machine. Roger Wagner in the 31 will start from 9th and 10th. Shotgun on the field is the 54 machine of Matt Westfall. $11 cars here, and we get ready to go 40 laps of A main racing. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, as they work down the back straightaway, we get ready to go 40 laps of A main racing. Who will get it done tonight here at Williams Grove? This one is gonna be good. And boy, oh boy, I am excited for this one. We got a lot of heavy hitters, and we get ready to go. It's Rundle and Morano, your top 2 here on the grid, as they work down the back straightaway from myself, Zachary, here at the Dirt Racing Network, Roger Wagner at DSRL. Everybody who has helped us put on these shows these last few weeks, we thank you. We thank you for tuning in tonight. We hope that these next 40 laps could be some of the best racing you have ever seen. Reed Rundle going to lead them into turn 4. They're going to make their way out of it. Not a turn number 4. Let's go racing. We're green here at Williams Grove. Good start for Reed Rundle. He'll work down the back straightaway as the race leader. Schmutz battling it out with Travis Johnson here. Contact! Johnson goes around. We'll go yellow. Big wreck there, and we're going to see some cars all sorts of tore up. Travis Johnson involved in that one big time. We'll go to a back straightaway cam. This is going to be a really good view here. Now, unfortunately, Johnson battling with Jacob Schmutz just gets into the wall, and 007 machine of Sam Backman really nowhere to go. A caution flag will fly. We see both those cars in the pits currently. Obviously not what you like to see. Those two. Pretty disappointed Travis Johnson winner on the first night out. Unfortunately for him, that's probably not gonna be the case this time around. But hey, we will find out. Pace truck off, Rundle has the field in his hands, gets out power, we're back underway. Brees and Schmutz battling it out a little bit further back, a little bit of contact between the two of them. They fan out through the corner, Schmutz falls back. Now Peter Brees looking to the inside of the 32 machine. Doesn't look like he's able to get it quite yet as he works into turns 3 and 4. Rundle, your leader, Morano a little bit further back. We see some cars getting all sorts of around a little bit further back. Actually, we're going to go take a look back at it because they're about 4 wide there. Battle for the race lead heating up now. Right to the front. Morano looking to the inside of Reed Rundle. Doesn't look like he has anything quite yet as they work through turns 3 and 4. It's the 43, the 32, and the 74 fanning out here. Rundle, your race leader. Morano second. Brees third. Boyd fourth. Schmutz fifth. Schmutz and Boyd battling it out. That's the best battle on the track right now. We keep our eyes peaked and fixed on the battle between Jacob Schmutz and Garrett Boyd. And if I'm not mistaken, these two were battling it out during the big block modified portion of the event as well, so those two pretty much glued together, inseparable this week. Boyd plows up the track. That's a very common occurrence here. Oh, contact between Schmutz and Brees. Brees going to slip on by. Very commonly, if these drivers don't get enough turn, they'll just plow through the corners, and unfortunately, we saw that there from Boyd and Brees as they work into turns 1 and 2 side by side between Boyd and Schmutz, still going at it. Once they cross the stripe, lap 6 will be in the book. Sam Backman has ran into some trouble. He falls way back. Reed Rundle still your leader. Anthony Morano in second. Peter Brees third. As we've got to look for the race lead here. Anthony Morano the inside. Rundle up top. Morano down low. Rundle just a little bit stronger as they head through turns 3 and 4. And they'll go down the front straightaway. Who's it going to be? It looks like it's still going to be Rundle. Heading into turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway they will go. Morano there down the back straightaway. Anthony going to be considering a move at any point soon. Jacob Schmutz, Garrett Boyd still battling it out a little bit further back, but we keep our eyes trained on the battle for the race lead. Rundle in the 43, Morano in the 32. Rundle running that slider, lines through, run into Morano keeping it low. And that looks like the stronger line as they work down the back straightaway. Morano just about had a nose there. Rundle stronger down the back straightaway on pace. And through 3 and 4, Rundle stronger up top. Going to have the momentum as they work down the front straightaway. He's able to open up just a little bit of a gap. But Morano not waiting around. That 32 machine finished just a step off the win last feature, and he is looking to come right on back. Says, guys, I'm not done. Morano and Rundle battling it out here for the lead, lap 12. This one is getting good, ladies and gentlemen. Keep your eyes trained on the battle for the race lead. Rundle, your race leader. Anthony Morano in second. Peter Brees third. Garrett Boyd fourth. Jacob Schmutz fifth. We'll take a look back at Jacob Schmutz under pressure from the 11 machine of Adam Vinny as they work down the back straightaway. Gap about half a second for the race lead right now. This is the next battle onto the racing surface. Adam Vinny looking potentially to go to the inside here of the 1J of Jacob Schmutz. Vinny just doesn't seem to get the good run through on the bottom that he's looking for. He has a nose there just, but it's just not enough. Tom Oostendorf has ran into some trouble and will go yellow. Trouble for Tom Oostendorf, and we'll take a look back at what happened to the driver of the 32 machine. Oostendorf looks like he's going to go into the corner. Ooh, gets that car just a little sideways, gets it turned around, and the yellow flag will fly. There's no need for a yellow there, but iRacing seems to assume there is, so the caution flag will come out, unfortunately. Reed Rundle still your leader. Anthony Morano, Peter Brees, your top three unchanged from the race start. But let me tell you, they were fighting, and oh boy, it's really good. So they'll double file them back up. We'll put them 2x2. I guess 2x5 in that case. Rundle, Morano, Brees, Boyd, Schmutz, Vinny, Backman, Ustendorf, Wagner, Westphal. Your 10 cars on the track right now. Unfortunately, Travis Johnson's night came to an end a little bit earlier on. It's really going to hurt his championship points. And we will get this race back underway. Reed Rundle, field in your hands. Works through turns 3 and 4. Let's get back underway here. Green flag. Rundle made him wait. That's really going to screw with the pack a little bit further behind. They were getting all sorts of upset side by side. A little bit of bumper action. Rundle, good restart though. Works down the back straightaway. Brees in that 74 machine trying to take a look at the 32 machine of Morano. Doesn't look like he's able to. Garrett Boyd, the first car up to the top side. He's going really high, really trying to sneak on by. Boyd moves into that third place spot. Good momentum on the top side. Garrett Boyd may have found something. As Morano to the inside on Reed Rundle. Side by side as they work down the back straightaway. 24 laps to go. 23 at the line. Working through turns 3 and 4. Morano down low, Rundle up high. Caution flag comes out. We got Ustendorf, we got Wagner, we got... I saw that name pop up there for a short second. Backman. All sorts of upset in the back of the field, and we have a yellow flag. Let's take a look at what happened here. We'll go into our back straightaway cam. Ooh, Backman goes hard into the corner. Unfortunately, gets it turned around. Wagner and Ustendorf gotta follow him in. Unfortunately, the caution will fly. So Reed Rundle still maintaining that lead. Holding it strong. Anthony Morano alongside him now. Garrett Boyd up into third. His pace truck moves off. We'll field back in the hands of Reed Rundle. He's going to get them back underway here out of turn number 4. Three wide entering into the corner. That's Rundle up high. Morano in the middle. Boyd down low. Anthony Morano. Momentum down the back straightaway, but it's better for Reed Rundle. That high line looks to be where it's at right now, or at least a line that Reed's on. Side by side as they enter the corner. Single file as they exit it. Rundle, your leader. Boyd moves up into the second place spot. Morano down to third. Brees up there, and I unfortunately think Morano might be a sitting duck here if he stays on the bottom. Maybe not. He finds some pace down the back straightaway. Comes across the nose of the 21 machine of Garrett Boyd. Boyd to the inside. Contact there with Morano. Not pleased about that move down the back straightaway. Now we got a big pack and a big cluster out front. Reed Rundle running away with this. 21 laps to go. We'll be halfway at the line. 3 behind them. That's Brees, Vinny, and Schmutz. Vinny in the 11, Brees in the 74, Schmutz in the J1. They went 3 there down the back straightaway for a moment. Morano and Boyd still battling it out side by side for the second place spot. We got some cars getting together a little bit further back. Sam Backman, Tom Ustendorf. Backman goes to the pit lane. Ustendorf able to pull away. Still a side-by-side battle for the second place spot between the 32 and the 21. They work into turns 3 and 4 down the front straightaway they come. Boyd secures that second place spot, and now he goes to work on the Buddy's Racing Equipment number 43 of Reed Rundle. Rundle, he's been good so far this feature. Does he have enough, though? Garrett Boyd, he sits currently third in the championship. He's looking to take that lead. Down the front straightaway they go. Garrett trying about 2-3 different lines those last few laps, trying to find what's fast. He finds it down the back straightaway. Garrett Boyd trying to pull to the inside of the 43 machine, but Rundle strong on his line. If there's one person that I have seen just smooth and consistent, it's Reed Rundle in the past. He definitely cool under pressure, but the pressure from Garrett Boyd is growing, and at some point all that ice has got to shatter. Down the back straightaway they go. A mistake from Boyd opens up just a little bit of a gap from the 43 machine. Rundle the leader, Boyd in second, Anthony Morano third, Jacob Schmutz fourth, Adam Vinny fifth. As I say that, the yellow flag will fly. Adam Vinny running into some issues. And the caution flag flies. We will take a look back at what happened to the 11 machine. Battling with Peter Brees. Ooh, contact on the front straightaway, and Vinny, he's going to ramp the first corner. Gets it upset, and unfortunately for the 11 machine, the caution flag will fly. Reed Rundle out front, your leader. Garrett Boyd, Anthony Morano, Jacob Schmutz, Matt Westphal, your top 5. Peter Brees, Tom Usendorf, Adam Vinny, Sam Backman, Roger Wagner, and Travis Johnson. Backman, Wagner, Johnson out. Maybe not. It looks like Rogers on the track. Pace truck makes his way off of the racing surface. Field back in the hands of Reed Rundle, two very experienced racers on the top 2 spots. Rundle gets on the power, gets them back underway. A sleeping start there from Anthony Morano. Jacob Schmutz going to move into that 3rd place spot. He'll have pressure from the 32 machine, potentially try and take away that 3rd place spot. Oh, we're going to be cars wide down the back straightaway. Schmutz bails out, smart there. Battle still for the race lead, though. Garrett Boyd up top trying to take away that lead. Adam Vinny, Roger Wagner, you saw it in the back. They've gone around. They're going to keep it green so far. Battle for the 3rd place spot. Jacob Schmutz, Anthony Morano battling it out. The 32 machine of Morano down low. The J1 machine of Schmutz up top. Schmutz will see who has it as they work down the front straightaway. Garrett Boyd looks like trying to make a move for the race lead down low. Schmutz hard into the wall. Jacob Schmutz plows into the top. Gets that car slowed down, and unfortunately there, that's probably going to end his night. Battle for the race lead now as Garrett Boyd looks to the inside of Reed Rundle. I apologize for the really crappy camera work there. Jacob Schmutz, unfortunately for him, jumps to the pits. His night is over, and the battle now for the race lead heats up. Reed Rundle, Garrett Boyd, Anthony Morano, your top 3. Rundle up top, Boyd down low, Morano through the middle. Anthony Morano slowly closing in on this front pack, falls a little bit back, trying to maybe make it a 3-car battle for the race lead. Down the back straightaway they go. Garrett Boyd in the 21, Reed Rundle in the 43, side by side through turns 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you paid for your whole seat, because you're only going to be using the edge of it, though. They work down the front straightaway. Rundle, your race leader. Garrett Boyd in second. Anthony Morano third. Still, Morano closes the gap just a little bit through the corner. Rundle opens up the gap through the first 2 corners. Down the back straightaway they go into turns 3 and 4. Reed Rundle, your race leader. Garrett Boyd down low trying to steal it away from him. Big battle now for the 2nd place spot. Garrett Boyd under pressure. He'll battle though forward and try and challenge Reed Rundle here. 9 laps to go. honestly, I'm going to be completely honest, having seen Garrett Boyd run for the last few years, I think Garrett's hiding something. He might have just a little extra pace that he's saving for when Reed Rundle ain't going to have a chance to come back at him. Boyd up to the top. Once again, top two up top, then Murano through the bottom middle line. Boyd sticks to the outside, goes just a little bit above that cushion. Rundle just a little bit under that cushion. We see it works just a little bit better for the 43 machine, who's able to pull a big gap through the corner. Boyd with a little more momentum as they exit it. Rundle, your leader. Boyd in second, Murano in third. Garrett Boyd up 5 positions tonight so far. Great run for the 21 machine. Boyd to the inside here of Rundle. Garrett Boyd trying to work his way around that 43 machine down the back straightaway. 2 great racers who have battled it out these last few weeks and months. If you pay attention to the Mars series here on the Dirt Racing Network Sunday nights, these two always tangled together, battling it out. And Rundle and Boyd, 2 very experienced racers, 2 very skilled racers, going at it for your race lead. They work down the back straightaway, 4 laps to go at the line. Reed Rundle out front has pressure from Garrett Boyd. Don't count on Anthony Murano. He might just try and kind of steal something if something were to happen. Boyd to the inside now as they work down the back straightaway. Reed Rundle goes side by side. Keeps the position, does the 43 machine, but that 21 strong out or down low. 3 laps to go this time by, and Garrett Boyd has never been closer. Into turns 1 and 2. Rundle runs the middle, blocks the slider from Boyd. Boyd says, okay, I'll do it this way. Tries to run the low line, get the momentum off the corner, but Rundle strong up top. Rundle runs that slider line into the corner. Tom Oostendorf has run into some issues and will go yellow. Just as the race for the lead was heating up, the caution flag flies here for the 5th time tonight. Tom Oostendorf running into some issues. We'll go back and take a look here at the 32 machine. Gets it sideways and brings out the yellow. Reed Rundle and Garrett Boyd trapped in a great battle. This one, as much as it has kind of been single file, the battle has never been better. And this one heating up here with just a few laps to go. We will be single file on the restart. It's Rundle, Boyd, Murano, Westphal, Peter Brees, Adam Vinny, and Tom Oostendorf. Your 7 cars on the lead lap. Roger Wagner, the only other car. He's in 8th, a few laps down. Lights go off on the iRacing pace truck. We're going to have just a few laps to decide this one. It's the 43 of Reed Rundle, the 21 of Garrett Boyd as we get ready to go. This one's going to be a good one, to say the very least. Keep your eyes on that 21 machine to make a late race charge, or that 32 machine to make a late race charge. 32 on the car, 9 on the scoring pylon. That's Anthony Murano. Pace truck is off. Green, white checkered to decide this one. Reed Rundle, Garrett Boyd, your top 2. Rundle has the field in his hands. We get back underway here at Williams Grove. Great restart for Reed Rundle. Oh, Murano gets into the wall, pushes up the track. Matt Westphal might have a chance to take it. No, he doesn't. They work down the back straightaway. Reed Rundle. Garrett Boyd drives it in deep, trying to close in as much as he can. The doctor's jacket is out as they run down the front straightaway. White flag is out for the 43 machine. Rundle, your race leader, Boyd, one last opportunity as they work down the back straightaway. Garrett Boyd down the back straightaway, tries to get something here through turns 3 and 4. Rundle down low. Boyd tries to slide him through turns 3 and 4. This is going to be a drag race to the line. Reed Rundle going to pick up the win here at Williams Grove. Garrett Boyd comes home second. Anthony Morano third. And man, oh man, chaos at the end as Peter Brees, Adam Vinny, and Matt Westfall all get tangled up in something. Tom Oostendorf goes up to 4th. But boy, oh boy, what a finish. The Buddies Racing Equipment 43 machine, strong as ever. Week 2 for Reed picks up the win here in the UMP modified portion of the Monday Night Modifieds. And I don't think you're going to get a race quite like that one again, ladies and gentlemen. We got all of our cars in a good spot here. And this one comes to an end, but arguably ends in one of the best ways possible. Drag race to the line. And boy, oh boy, I got a feeling this one's going to be a pretty good chat. We'll bring your winner up here into the booth, the driver of the 43 machine, Reed Rundle. Reed, you got a copy?
I do, sir. How are you, Zach?
Oh, we are doing pretty good. How about yourself picking up the win here tonight at Williams Grove?
Starting up front certainly helped. We were able to hold off the charges of both Anthony and Garrett, so I'll take it.
You battled it out there with Garrett for the last few laps before that kind of yellow came out. Were you ever kind of worried that Garrett was maybe going to try and sneak a fast one on you, throw a little bit of a slider, kind of force you off your line that you had been so consistently on throughout the night?
Yeah, I mean, Garrett and I have run together for a long time, so I know he's not going to do something, stupid, and to say it bluntly, but yeah, I was running the middle, so I think it was probably taking it away, and I was getting a good drive off, so that was big. We were, pretty even, and a couple times he got under me, and I know one time he snuck up top, and I thought he was still below me, so, but yeah, it was a lot of fun, great racing.
Well, you put that number 43 machine up on the top step of the podium. Who do you need to thank for this run before I let you go and celebrate?
Well, we need to get our new wrap on the car for sure, and we'll probably be looking at Beardsconsin and Scrub-A-Dub Car Wash running on this car too, so we'll thank them. Buddies Racing Equipment, Little Caesars Pizza, you guys for putting on a great show and a great broadcast as always, and special shout out to my dad down in Florida and the wife for letting me have a little fun with this stuff.
Well, Reed, congratulations on the win tonight.
Thanks, Zach. Have a good one, man. Good talking to you again.
You too. That was your winner of tonight's A main here in the UMP Modifieds. That was Reed Rundle. We'll go and talk to the second place driver, Garrett Boyd. We'll pull the driver of the 21 machine up here into the booth, Garrett Boyd. Garrett, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, you're back up here in the booth, and obviously always a good time to talk to you. Tell us about that feature.
It's fun coming up to the field again, and wish we could be one step higher once again, but it is what it is.
Well, you're kind of running there evenly with Reed, kind of forcing him off his line a little bit left and right. Were you maybe thinking about trying to slide in a little bit of slider, try maybe surprise him there once in a while, or were you just kind of content running on the bottom, seeing if you could maybe pull him? I know right before that last caution you kind of got there.
The slider was definitely in my mind, but these things are so hard to drive here. It's a toss-up if it's even going to turn when you get it set into the corner, so I didn't want to end up ruining his race too, and just see if I could get by him with the speed on the bottom, which was hard to do.
Well, as much as these cars look like they have a snow plow on the front end, they actually don't. Who do you need to thank for your second place run before I let you go and celebrate?
It's got to thank the girlfriend, Sim Magic, Sim Shop, and DSSN, Roger for putting the league on, and you for broadcasting it.
Well, Garrett, once again, congratulations on the podium.
Thank you.
Well, second place finisher, Garrett Boyd. We'll talk to our final podium finisher on the night. Rounds out, honestly, a pretty good night, to say the very least, for the driver of the 32 machine, Anthony Morano. Anthony, you got a copy again?
Yeah, what's going on, boss?
Well, it almost seems like you were just up here, but you come home third place tonight here in the UMP Modifieds. Kind of final restart there. What do you think you needed there to catch up to those top two and maybe have a chance at that win?
Not to spin the tires. They were just, it was actually my first time here in this car, so I was just on a wing and a prayer, honestly. So, finished up on a podium. I'll definitely take that any day of the week.
That's definitely a good sight. Consistency is key so far this season, it seems. Who do you need to thank for these consistent runs?
Yeah, I thank my wife, Sherry, my teammates at FTM, Super Dark Car Series, Hi Mom Lens, Swan Speed Shop, you for doing the broadcast, and everybody in this league that runs it for us.
Well, Anthony, congratulations on your podiums tonight.
Thank you, sir.
That was the driver of the 32 machine. Anthony Morano finishes third place on the night, wraps up a double podium for himself. Pretty good finish, to say the very least, here tonight at Williams Grove. And boy, oh boy, do we have a show on our hands. We've got ties and points all over the place. We'll take a look here at the feature results real quickly for you before we wrap this up. Reed Rundle picks up the win. Garrett Boyd in second. Anthony Morano third. Tom Oostendorf rounds out fourth place. A good run for him. Peter Brees comes home fifth. Adam Vinny sixth. Matt Westfall seventh. Roger Wagner eighth. Ninth goes to Jacob Schmutz. 10th to Sam Backman. And 11th to Travis Johnson. As we wrap up the night, we want to thank you for tuning in here tonight. I want to remind you, we're going to be off, I think, for 1 or 2 weeks here while we get some stuff all set up. Coming up next will be Lernerville, week number 4 here of the DSRL Monday Night Modified series here, live on the Dirt Racing Network, live on Facebook and YouTube. We hope you guys enjoyed. For myself, Zachary here at the Dirt Racing Network, Roger Wagner here at the DSRL, and everybody else involved in this league, we thank you guys for tuning in tonight. Want to wish you a good week. Hope that you have a consistent and good few next races.